Have you ever felt like you're living someone else's life? Stuck in a routine that just doesn't feel like you? That was Alex. By day, he was just another face in a sea of cubicles, drowning in spreadsheets and endless meetings. But by night, his world transformed. In his small apartment, canvases came alive with vibrant colors and bold strokes. Art wasn't just a hobby for Alex. It was the very air he breathed. He dreamt of one day standing in a gallery, not as a visitor, but as the artist whose work moved people, made them think, made them feel. He imagined his name next to the greats, a legacy painted in passion. But with every sunrise, that dream felt further and further away, lost in the gray reality of his 9-to-5. One Monday morning, staring at a particularly soul-crushing spreadsheet, something inside Alex snapped. He couldn't do it anymore. The fear of failure was terrifying, but the thought of never even trying? That was a nightmare. So he took a leap of faith. He handed in his resignation, trading his steady paycheck for a set of brand new brushes. The initial thrill of freedom was intoxicating. He spent his days painting, experimenting, pouring his heart onto the canvas. But reality soon bit back, and it bit hard. The bills started piling up. His savings dwindled at an alarming rate. He took on odd jobs, delivering food, walking dogs, anything to keep the lights on and buy more paint. Friends and family, though well-meaning, offered cautious advice, their voices filled with concern. Is this sustainable, Alex? Maybe you should have a backup plan. Worse than the financial strain was the creative drought. The canvas, once his sanctuary, became a daunting white void. Every idea felt stale, every brushstroke a mistake. The pressure to create something brilliant, something that would justify his sacrifice, was crushing him. Self-doubt became his constant companion, whispering that he had made a terrible mistake, that he just wasn't good enough. He was on the verge of giving up, of packing away his easels and begging for his old job back. He was at his lowest, feeling completely and utterly lost. His dream felt like a cruel joke, and he was the punchline. One rainy afternoon, seeking refuge from his own thoughts, Alex wandered into a small, dusty antique shop he'd passed 1,000 times but never entered. As he browsed the forgotten treasures, an old, weathered music box caught his eye. He wound it up, and a simple, haunting melody filled the quiet shop. It was a tune he remembered from his childhood, one his grandmother used to hum. In that moment, something unlocked within him. It wasn't a grand, earth-shattering revelation, but a gentle wave of memory and emotion. It reminded him of why he started painting in the first place. Not for fame or recognition, but for the pure, simple joy of creating, of capturing a feeling. He rushed back to his studio, the melody still playing in his head. He didn't think. He just painted. He let the memories flow, the joy, the sadness, the nostalgia. He worked for days, forgetting to eat, forgetting to sleep. The result was a piece unlike anything he had ever created. It was honest, it was raw, it was him. He submitted the painting, titled Grandma's Melody, to a local art competition with zero expectations. A few weeks later, he got a call. Not only had he won, but a prominent gallery owner had seen his work and was blown away. This led to his very first solo exhibition. Opening night was a blur of smiling faces, warm handshakes, and hushed, admiring whispers. People didn't just see a painting. They heard the music. They felt the love. Standing in the middle of the gallery, surrounded by his own creations, Alex finally felt like he was home. He hadn't just become an artist. He had become himself. His journey shows us that the path to our dreams is rarely easy, but the moments of inspiration that keep us going can be found in the most unexpected places. It's a reminder to all of us to listen to that quiet melody within our own hearts. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow your own dreams. Subscribe for more stories that inspire.